Hi, my name is Lori Felton. I've been teaching at Meyer & Company in Miami, Florida for 15 years. This is my lovely model, Ingrid. Thank you, Ingrid. This 30-minute mat class will combine both traditional and non-traditional Pilates exercises with variations. The focus will be on breath, fluidity, and dynamic movement. We are working on an apparatus, but at home you're going to be working on a mat, on the floor, in a safe area. So start just laying on your back with your knees bent. Start by lining yourself up properly. So line your heels with your hips. So finding that hip width apart is where your sits bones are, right under the cheeks of your bottom. So your feet are aligned with your hips. Your arms are long and down by your side. Walk your fingertips down and press the backs of your shoulders into the table. And just start with some deep breathing. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Big breath in through the nose, and as you exhale, exhale all that air out of your lungs. Inhaling wide into your ribs, and exhale, narrow the ribs in. As you inhale, draw those abdominals in, always initiating from the abdominal wall. Exhale, deepen. Good. Big breath in. On the next exhale, you're going to go deep into the low abs and curl just the pelvis off the table. Hold it there. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen your pelvis back to that level position. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, draw the abdominals in to curl the pelvis up. Hold it there. Inhale. And exhale, lengthen back to that level position. Inhale, prepare. This time you're going to come halfway up in the spine. Work deep. Deep, deep into the abs and keep coming up a little bit higher. Hold it there, beautiful. And use the deep abs to lengthen, to lower your spine and pelvis all the way level. Inhale, prepare. This time you're gonna segment your spine all the way up as high as you can, pushing through the heels, activating the low glutes and upper hamstrings. Hold that position, take an inhale. And exhale, articulate. Soften the sternum, lengthen the spine, really visualizing the spine lengthening, as though someone's pulling that pelvis away from the shoulders all the way down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, pull away from my fingers and peel up. Beautiful. Now keep those hips way up there. So hamstrings, low glutes are activated. Stretch your arms all the way back over your head. Hold your arms back there. So now you're really elongating the lower down. Articulating the spine. Breathe in your own comfortable breathing pattern, but keep that breath flowing through your body. Stay down there, prepare on the inhale, and exhale, pulling your abs away from your shirt, pressing that pelvis way up high, way up high. Really work through those low glutes and lengthen down, lengthening. Even though you won't have me there pulling on you, visualize that length in your spine. Now keeping the pelvis level. Hips are level, the ribs are knitted in, really strong through your center. Thumbs and index fingers come together, bend your elbows wide, bring your thumbs underneath the base of your skull. So you're really cradling your skull with your hands. Hold it there, inhale. As you exhale, soften your sternum, knit the ribs, and curl into your upper abs. So the elbows stay wide and she's breathing here. Keeping that upper ab contraction, fold your right leg to tabletop. Fold your left leg to tabletop. Hold it there. Let's come into a little Pilates V. Heels together, toes apart, knees apart, softly pointing those feet. Inhale to straighten the legs. Exhale, resist the knees just on top of the hips. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, the abs contract to bend the knees. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, pull away from my fingers. 2 more, out. Exhale, in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, beautiful. Keep the knees here. Now bring your knees, your legs together parallel. Wrap your toes over that imaginary bar. Inhale, press out. Exhale, resist the knees in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, always work from here. And stretch. And bend. Lengthen out. Exhale, 1 more. And stretch. And bend. Now flex your feet. Pull the toes way back. Push out through the heels. Imagine you're pushing a heavy wall away from your pelvis and then resisting it in. Inhale, push away. Exhale, resist. Push away. Now hold it out here. I'm going to give her a little support because I'm kind. And point your feet. And flex your feet. And point, imagine you have someone there underneath your heels. But really you're gonna work from your low, deep abs to keep those legs extended up there. That's the challenge, is on the abdominal wall. Now point your feet, keep your feet pointed, wrap your thighs from up here, squeeze the sits bones, reach your arms long by your side for hundreds, pumping the arms. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. We want to do 10 full breaths. The higher the legs are, the less stress on your abdominal wall. If you'd like to challenge yourself, you lower your legs down, ultimately to eye level. So you feel in your own body what works for you. Bring them back up, keep going, keep pumping those arms because you're energizing the body with the pumping. That's really to get that oxygen going, get the blood flowing. Sometimes I lose count and she's really doing 150s, but that's not nice. And 2 more full deep breaths. If you're more basic, bend your knees. So go ahead and bend your knees to tabletop. 1 more. And exhale all the air out. Slowly lower your legs to the table. Stretch your legs all the way down. Take your arms back over your head for the roll up. So ribs are imprinted down, abs scooped in and up. Pressing your arms forward. Inhale, take the arms all the way forward, first chin forward, and you're gonna C-curve your spine up and over the pelvis to here. Your spine is in that lovely C-curve. Your abs are scooped in and up. It's not so much about a stretch in the hamstrings, but you will feel it there. Roll back down, move from your deep core muscles, articulating low back, articulating the ribs, the upper back, and take your arms back over your head. Lovely, Ingrid. Inhale to press the arms forward. Let it flow up and over, stretching your spine. Use your breath with your movement to stretch the spine. Think of lengthening your ribs up and over your hips. And roll back down from your deep abdominals, articulating the spine, imprinting those ribs. Take the arms back over your head. 2 more like that. Inhale, press. You can do 5 to 8 repetitions of this roll up. It feels really good on the spine. If you need to, go ahead and as you roll back this time, bend your knees and do a modified roll up, so roll down. If you want to get deeper into your back and it's hard for you to articulate, you can bend your knees, take your arms back over your head. Keep your knees bent this time as you roll up. And then as you come all the way forward, straighten your legs and stretch forward. That's a variation on the roll up. Roll back down. Scoop the belly, bend your knees as you take it back, and take the arms up over your head. So feel what feels good and challenging, but healthy in your body. 1 more. Peel, stretch those legs, and stretch. I enjoy doing that way. If you have a curve in your lumbar spine and have trouble rolling through that way, it's a nice variation. And then as you go all the way down this time, lower your arms down by your side. Good. Allowing for a little hamstring stretch. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bend your right knee, right leg up to tabletop. Hold your hands behind your right thigh, both hands. Take an inhale. Press the hamstrings into your hand and extend the leg up. Inhale, bend the knee. And try to pull it back a little further as you stretch it. So depending on your hamstring flexibility, if you can take it back a little further, you want to make sure your pelvis stays anchored on the mat. Straighten your leg. Now hold the leg straight up, softly point arms down by your side. I want a little external rotation so that the thigh bone fits nicely in the hip socket, and you're going to lengthen to circle and pause at the top. Inhale, cross, exhale. Inhale, cross, exhale. So you want to visualize the circling coming from the abs. The leg is an extension of the abdominal wall, and you're going to reverse this time. Inhale out, exhale, cross over that thigh and up. The pelvis should not move here. We want to try to keep the whole pelvis stable. If it moves, the circle should be smaller. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, keep that leg straight. Now stretch it longer to lower it all the way down. Think of that thigh coming out of the hip to lower it down. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee, hands behind that left thigh. Hold your hands behind the thigh. Take an inhale. Exhale, extend the leg. Inhale to bend the knee. Exhale, extend. If you can get a deeper stretch, that thigh comes back a little further. 1 more. Hold it up nice and straight, arms down by your side. Inhale to cross. Exhale, circle, pause at the top. Inhale, the abs put on the brake. Inhale. Exhale, scoop that leg around. Good. This standing leg stays nice and stable. That's your standing leg, so you're standing up on that leg. And we reverse it. Inhale, exhale, use those deep abs and circle. Going through the checklist in your body. Are your triceps pressing down? Is your neck relaxed? Is your chin lifted? All mindful through the whole body. One more. Take an inhale. Exhale, lengthen that leg away from the hip. The center stays nice and strong. Taking your arms back over your head. Big inhale, you're going to roll up. Press your arms forward to come into a roll up. Peel your head, peel your shoulders, peel your spine. Stretching that C curve up and over. Take hold of the front of your ankles to prepare for rolling like a ball. Pick your feet up. Take a moment there. Find that place of balance. Drawing in the abdominal wall, squeezing those sits bones, scapula are down in your back. We're going to roll. Inhale to roll back. Exhale to roll up and find that point of balance. Lovely. Inhale and exhale. Let the movement initiate from your breath, from your deep abdominal contraction. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, you're going to hold it up here and balance. To make it a little more challenging, take your arms out to the side. Hold it there. Imagine you're pressing those arms down into something. And press back as you inhale, roll back. And keep pressing down through the arms, come up and balance. Inhale, lower. Exhale, trying to feel both sides of your spine roll down equally, very challenging. Inhale, lower, deep core work. Exhale, up and balance. One more. Inhale, and stay up and balance. Now hold it there, arms come up. Even more challenging. Inhale back. And exhale forward and balance. So we're just layering it on. Lots of fun. Working from the abs, massaging that spine into the table. Two more. Exhale up. One more. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, balance. Lovely. Now take hold of the back of your ankles. Good. Hold it there. Take an inhale. As you exhale, straighten your legs, keep the belly scooped, and extend your legs as straight as you can. Now bring your hands around to wrap the outside of the ankle. Hold it there and just hold it and balance. This is a more advanced move. Challenging to extend the legs, the hamstrings are stretching, the abs are scooping. She's balancing up on that sacrum. Now just let go with the arms and reach the arms long and just balance. Hold it. Lovely. Beautiful. Working those deep internal muscles, stretching through the backs of your legs. Bend your knees. Lower your feet down to the mat. Bring your hands behind your head, thumbs under the base of your skull. Look down towards your navel and articulate down one vertebra at a time. Rolling through the center of your spine all the way down and back. Very nice. Keeping your hands behind your head. Hinge your head and shoulders up, always coming from that upper ab hinge. Reach your arms forward. Exhale, you're going to C-curve your spine. We call that our C-curve, just to here, just to the hips, no further. If you come further forward, keep going, you tend to use the hip flexors. We want to stay into the abs, so to here. Bring your hands back behind your head and articulate down. Again, trying to really work equally on both sides of the body. Hinge your head and shoulders up. Reach your arms, deepen your abs, and just come up. Maybe you're only going to come to here. Some people might just come to here. That's okay. Put your hands behind your head. And roll down. Control it. Control it all the way. Two more. Hinge, head and shoulders. 5 to 8 reps. We never do a lot of repetitions in Pilates, typically 10 at the most, because we are concerned about the quality of movement rather than the amount of repetitions. And to stay in integrity, we do less reps. And to come up, hands behind your head, inhale. Lengthen through the center of your spine. Work both sides. Know if one side's stronger than the other. We want to tap into that less dominant side. Hinge, reach, and this time you're going to come all the way up, right on top of the sits bones. Take an inhale and you're going to roll down to the base of your shoulder blades, preparing for the stomach series. Hold it here, right leg to tabletop, left leg to tabletop, right hand outside that right ankle, left hand inside the knee. So the outside hand always goes to the ankle, and switch, alternate. So you find a spot, and each time you direct that leg and foot out to the same spot, so it's not a bicycling motion, but straight out. Activating hamstring, activating glutes, and both knees in. Arms stretch up as the legs stretch out. You circle just the arms and you resist those knees back in. Inhale, lengthen. Circle, exhale, deepen. Inhale, circle, exhale. Lovely. This is very challenging. Hold the legs up. Extend them. Arms up. Take hold of the right ankle. Now, that's a lot of flexibility. Modify if you need to. Go ahead and slide your hands down behind the knee. And that might be where you're at, depending where you're at in your body. Ingrid can reach all the way up there, so go for it. And you're going to hold it and do a little stretch and then switch legs. And just a little stretch, not a big pull, just a little stretch. Good. And focusing through the center of your body, smiling because it feels so good. And switch, and switch, and switch, and making it look so effortless. How lovely. And then both legs up and hands behind your head. Wrap those thighs, squeeze the smile muscles, lower your legs, inhale. Deepen your abs, lift your legs, exhale. Inhale, only lower as far as you can without disconnecting that abdominal wall. Inhale, lower, pull away from my fingers, lift. 2 more, lower, pull away and lift. 1 more, lower. Exhale, bend your knees. Crisscross, twist, and twist. Good, so it can be done with one leg extending. That is the traditional way. Lately, I've been teaching it, keeping the knees bent, because then you are really isolating the work through the thoracic spine and not getting the hips involved in it. So just different variations. Come back to center. Lower your shoulders, neck, and head down. Lower your right foot to the table. Always end with integrity. Left leg down, straighten your legs all the way down on the table. Take your arms back over your head. Inhale, letting the transitions be part of the flow of the series of exercises. Roll all the way up. Stretching up and over your hips. And stacking your spine up nice and tall. Separate your legs about the width of a little wider than your hips. Scoot away from the poles a little. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you start by lowering your chin. You soften your sternum. And you're stretching your spine. This is called spine stretch. Inhale, stack up 1 vertebra at a time. So you're really trying to visualize that you're stacking up against a wall or Lori's leg. And lower your chin. Soften the sternum, stretching up and over. And then roll back up 1 vertebra at a time. Stack, stack, stack. Inhale. And then exhale, lower your chin. Soften the sternum, scooping in and up. So the lumbar spine from your bottom rib down does not shift. Go ahead and do it incorrectly. Push way back into your low back. That's a tendency to do that. So try to go right up on your sits bones and stack all the way up. Beautiful. Into the saw. So open the arms out wide. Chin lifted, throat open. Take an inhale. As you exhale, rotate. Reach your right little finger towards that left little toe. You're going to look to the back palm and press the tricep up towards the ceiling. Inhale, stack up to center. And we're just rotating, keeping the bottom half stable, rotating from the bottom rib up. Look towards the back palm, press the tricep towards the ceiling. Inhale, stack up, and come to center. 3 or 4 repetitions in each direction. Squeeze your legs together into spine twist. Sitting up nice and tall, inhale. Exhale, rotate, and then you're going to pulse twice. Rotate and pulse and pulse. Let's make this a little more dynamic. Inhale, center, a little quicker. Exhale, pulse, pulse. Inhale, center. Exhale, pulse, pulse. Inhale, center. And exhale, pulse, pulse. Inhale, center. And exhale. Good. 1 more set. And exhale and pulse, pulse, and center. And pulse, and relax your arms down by your side. Very nice. Swing your legs around to the back, lay on your stomach with your hands slightly forward and wider than your shoulders for swan. Elbows are down to start. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, you're going to slide your shoulder blades down, reach your spine, lengthen your cervical spine to come up. And then go ahead and press up as high as you can in your body, listening to your back. Stay pulled in and up in your abs. Bend your elbows and reach your sternum forward to lengthen down. Inhale, slide your shoulder blades down, reach, press up, 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 and so this will vary for each person, and lower down. You might just want to come to the elbows. So go ahead and pull your elbows all the way down to the mat. Keep your elbows on the table as you lift up. And just come up as high as you can, keeping the elbows down. This might be enough because we're really working thoracic extension and not compressing the lumbar spine. Very important. Abs stay pulled in and lengthen lower down legs. The wider the legs, the less compression on the low back. So play with that. You want to make it more challenging. Zip up those legs. One more time and lift up, up, up. And lengthen, because then you really have to access those inner thighs. Stay down there. Bring your hands in a fisted position for single leg kicks. So you really want to press down through the forearms to lift up through your body, keeping the spine elongated. Now I want the legs together. You're going to softly point the foot. You're going to bend the knee, kick, pulse, and lower. Left, and switch. So as she's going through this, the pelvis stays stable. So we're not, go ahead and do it incorrectly. Shake the hip to one side. Yeah, so that's an instability we want to avoid. Keep it stable now. Beautiful. One more step. And kick and pulse. And lower down. Very nice. Push back onto your heels for your child's pose position. Let's stretch out the lumbar spine, because now we've done some extension, so it's always nice to give your client a nice stretch. But at home, you can do this on your own. Imagine my massaging hands here on your back. Good. Come onto your hands and knees. Having your hands directly underneath your shoulders, your knees directly underneath the hips. Starting with a little spinal flexion, take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, pull your abs, look in towards your navel, and stretch like a kitty cat, stretching out a spine way up to the ceiling. Keep those abs deeply engaged as you lengthen back to neutral. Neutral, so not high. Go ahead and go into hyperextension. Oh yeah, that might feel good to some people, but we don't want to crunch that low back, so back to neutral. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, pull from your inner deep core muscles, stretching the spine up. Hold it there. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen back to neutral. Lovely. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, scoop up. Now this is how I like to prepare for the plank position so we don't wing in our shoulder blades. Keeping the upper back nice and rounded, the head drop for the moment. From the bottom rib down, you're going to lengthen your pelvis out to neutral. Keep this where it is. Go back up there. So this stays put, and we just lengthen from here down. Don't do anything with that upper body. There, perfect. So now we're neutral in our pelvis. We're wide across our upper back, and just lift your head slightly, and you're ready to go. Now take your right leg back behind you, toes curled under. Take your left leg back, hips hip width apart. Hold your plank position and breathe. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Strong core. Now, maintaining that stability, just lift the right leg up, point your foot, and lower it down, and switch, and lift. So as we did, laying on the stomach for the single leg kicks, we're kicking the leg up without shifting that pelvis. One more set, and finish with your left. Beautiful. Hold it there. Bring your right hand into the center of the table. We're going to come into a side bend, facing out. Lift up, the left arm comes up over your head, looking straight ahead. Chin is lifted, throat is open. You're going to lower your pelvis and lower your arm just about halfway down. And lift up, up, up. And lower, inhale. And look straight ahead. And lift, lift, lift. And one more time. And lower. And really arcing laterally. So we're working under that right shoulder blade and trying to stretch this top side. Transition into your mermaid. So bend your knees, lower your hips down to the table, hook your left hand underneath your shin. This is our mermaid, and we take the right hand and we stretch up and over. And I'm going to give her a little stretch because I love her. And stretch it out. Good. But you want to feel that sensation of arcing up and over and keeping the opposite hip down. And then put the elbow on the table, bend the elbow, get that elbow underneath the shoulder, and lift from underneath the right waist as you stretch that left side. And again, come up, poke, now show it as if you were at home doing it without me. And then bend the elbow, elbow down, and stretch up and over. Beautiful. From there, to transition, you lengthen your legs out. You're going to come back up into a side bend, pushing up through that right arm. Lift. Everything must be beautifully organized here to keep that shoulder safe. And then come back to your plank. Full plank. To transition to the other side. So left hand comes in the middle, Right arm up, and you stretch. And she lowers her pelvis a little, about halfway down, and she lowers the arm. And lift, arcing now the top side up, connecting underneath the bottom side, and lower. And lift, beautiful. Up, 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 up. Stretch that rib cage up, one more time. And lower. Chin is lifted, throat is open. You keep your focus straight out and transition into mermaid. So you bend your knees, you lower, you hook your right hand under the shin, and you're stretching up and over, really getting that length. Come up to bend the elbow, to lower your elbow to the table, and stretching up and over. The underneath side is engaging as the top side stretches. Again, bring your right hand under the shin, stretch up and over, beautiful, and hand down, and bend the elbow, and arcing up and over. Now to transition to bridging, you're just going to extend your legs out this way, swing them around to the other side, and lay down on your back with your head back on the table. Roll down vertebra by vertebra, bend your knees, align your heels with your sits bones. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale from your abdominals, scooping, you peel your hips, peel your spine, up, up, activating low glutes, upper hamstrings. We call those our smile muscles. We want to keep them smiling big. Hold it there, take an inhale. Bend the right knee, extend the right leg up to the ceiling. The pelvis does not shift. We keep it stable, really working left hamstring. Lower the leg down. Now you're going to point the foot to kick up, flex to lower down. Point to kick up, flex to lower. Inhale, point up, exhale. Point up. Now we're going to flex to kick up and point to lower down. Flex up. Energy really pushing through that standing leg. That left leg is working like crazy to keep her hips up there. Last one. Kick it up. Bend the knee. Lower the foot. Reestablish that nice level pelvis. Extend the left leg up. And lower the foot down. And point to kick it up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Point up. Flex down. One more. Point up. Then flex up. And point, reach down. Pressing through those triceps. Keeping the neck and throat nice and relaxed and open. Last one. Bend the knee. Lower the foot. Take an inhale, push through those heels. Exhale, articulate down, chin stays lifted, nice happy face as you lower, lower, lower with control. Inhale, exhale, fold your right leg to tabletop. Left leg to tabletop. Good, taking it behind your thighs, inhale. Exhale, press your legs forward into your hands to roll all the way up to your teaser. All the way, straighten your legs, reach your arms forward. And release the legs. Roll down slowly, one vertebra at a time, lowering your arms down by your side. Once your shoulders, neck, and head touch, bring your legs back and extend them out and into a roll over. Peel your hips and spine over. Open your legs slightly, flex your feet, push through those heels, and roll down right through the center of your spine, one vertebra at a time. Point your feet, bend your knees, lower your feet down to the table. Extend your legs all the way down. Take your arms back over your head. Inhale. Exhale, press your arms, peel your head into a full roll up. Peel your head, shoulders, and spine all the way over. Stack your spine up nice and tall. Swing your legs around to the side to lay on your stomach. Bend your knees so your lower legs are perpendicular to the ground. Reach your right hand back to the front of your ankle. So you're going to really hold the front of the ankle. Reach your left hand back. You need to have the mobility, flexibility in your quadriceps in front of your hips. Now press the front of your feet into your hands to activate hamstrings and glutes, to press back to lift your head, lift your chest, lift your spine up. It's really nice when you have someone pulling on your legs to lift you, lift you, lift you. And exhale, lower back down. Keep your hands in the front of your feet. Relax your legs. Press the front of the ankles into your hands. So right away by pushing, you activate hamstrings, you activate your low glutes. Shoulder blades are down. You're really opening and her neck is beautifully elongated. And lower back down. 3 to 5 of these. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press the feet into your hands to lift, to lengthen up as high as you can. Hold it up there. Now, trying to keep your back where it is, your spine where it is. Your arms will release with control. You're going to open your arms out to the side and bend your elbows and extend your arms straight over your head to prepare for swimming. Legs are lifted, arms are lifted, opposite arm and leg reach up towards the ceiling. Alternating swimming, the pelvis stays stable, the spine stays stable, working our spinal extensors. Don't let those shoulders shrug up, keeping the scapula down. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. 2 more deep breaths, 4 or 5 breaths with this. And exhale, and 1 more big breath. Exhale all the air out of your lungs, relaxing all the way down. Go ahead and push back into child's pose position. After doing those 2 spinal extension exercises, we want to stretch out the lumbar spine. Good, roll up slowly through your spine, vertebra by vertebra, and lay down on your back with your head down on this end. Feet will be slightly off the table. Arms down by your side to prepare for the roll over. Inhale, exhale your right leg up to tabletop. Deepen your abdominals, left leg up, extend both legs up. Take an inhale, exhale, scoop your abdominals, peeling over. So the legs will be parallel to the ground. Hold it there. With control, take your right arm all the way back over your head. Left arm all the way back, really working through those upper abs. Take hold of your right ankle with both hands. Now holding the body where it is, the chin is lifted, throat is open. Try not to lower the pelvis as you extend the left leg up as high as you can towards the ceiling. Try to get your toes to scrape the sky. Really working hamstring and glute. Pelvis stays level and lower the leg down. Switch. And grab hold of that left ankle. Press the right leg up. So the challenge here is not dropping the pelvis and not rotating the pelvis. So really hold it here. Extend that leg. Work more hamstring. Nice. And lower down. 1 more set. Right leg. 3 on each side is perfect for this. And nice. Lengthen lower. Switch and press, press, press. Right hamstring reaching up, 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 up. And lower the leg down. Press your arms down by your side. And roll your spine down. Once your sacrum touches, you're going to sit all the way up in a crisscross position. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, circle your arms up over your head. Exhale, lower your arms down. Reverse, inhale, lift. And exhale, circle. Swing your legs around to the floor. Stand up, feet hip distance apart. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lower your chin, soften your sternum, roll over until your shoulders come down to the level of your hips. Once you're there, stop there. Allow the arms to circle in their joint. Good, just nice and freed up, non-muscular, really as though the wind is blowing those arms around in each direction. And on their own accord, allow the arms to stop circling. Draw your abdominals in, stack your spine up, 1 vertebra at a time. And thank you so much, Ingrid. And thank you. I hope you enjoy your 30-minute mat class focusing on flow, breath, and dynamic movement. Thank you so much.